This changes everything. Because what we just got about Zombies 5 isn't just an update, it's a complete shift in the direction of the franchise. And if you missed this detail, you're going to look at that Zombies 4 ending very differently. You're watching Series Drift, where stories shift, details matter, and the smallest clues change everything. Now listen carefully, because this still feels unreal to say, Zombies 5 is officially happening. And not only that, the hints we've received already suggest this could be the biggest, boldest chapter yet. Ever since the emotional ending of Zombies 4, fans have been waiting. Not just hoping, waiting for confirmation. And now that it's finally here, we actually have something real to break down: story direction, cast changes, and a future that looks way bigger than Seabrook ever was. But before we jump ahead, we need to talk about why Zombies 4 worked so well. Because it did something incredibly difficult, and it did it right. It gave Zed and Addison a proper goodbye. Not rushed, not forced, but earned. Their journey felt complete. And at the same time, the film carefully passed the spotlight to Nova and Victor. That transition could have felt awkward, but it didn't. It felt natural. And that's important, because it tells us something about Zombies 5. This isn't just a sequel. It's the start of a new era. But here's where things get interesting, because even though the focus is shifting, it doesn't feel like Zed and Addison are truly gone. In fact, bringing them back as mentors would make perfect sense. The story has outgrown just one generation now. And if you think the scale is getting bigger, wait until you look at that final scene again. That water tornado. Yeah, that wasn't random. Everything was calm, everything felt resolved, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, this massive storm rises. That moment didn't feel like chaos, it felt like a setup. A warning. And right now, the biggest theory taking over the fandom is this. Zombies 5 is introducing water creatures. Possibly even mermaids. Think about it. The visual language of that storm, the sudden shift in tone, the way it interrupts the ending, it's not just a dramatic moment. It's a clue. And the parallels? Way too strong to ignore. A new type of supernatural group, tied to water, powerful, unpredictable, and completely different from anything we've seen before. Now add the casting news into this, and suddenly, the theory starts looking less like a guess, and more like a plan. We already know several familiar faces are returning, keeping that connection to the original story alive. And of course, Nova and Victor are stepping fully into the lead roles this time. But the new characters, that's where things shift. Names like Pearl, Finn, and Sandy. Those aren't random. Those names feel designed, like they belong to an entirely different world. A water-based world. And when a franchise starts naming characters this way, it's usually not subtle. It's intentional. Then there's Izzy, rumored to have a deeper connection to Zed's family. And if that's true, it creates a bridge between the old story and the new one. Not a full reset, but an evolution. Now let's talk about production, because this part matters more than you think. Filming is expected to begin in 2026. But if this movie really is diving into underwater elements, this won't be a simple production. We're talking heavy CGI, complex effects, possibly even underwater sequences. That kind of scale changes everything. Even if filming moves fast, post-production won't. Which is why a 2027 release window actually makes sense. It's not a delay, it's a signal. A signal that they're building something bigger than what we've seen before. And if that's the case, then the wait might actually be worth it. Because Zombies 5 isn't just continuing the story. It's expanding the universe. New creatures. New conflicts. A new generation stepping forward, while the legacy characters guide them from behind. And somewhere in all of this, that storm is still waiting. So now I need to know what you think. Was that water tornado really hinting at mermaids? Or is Disney setting up something even bigger that we're not seeing yet? Drop your theory in the comments, because the best part about Series Drift is figuring it out together.